Whoa! Hello, everyone. Hello. How is everyone? It's episode 11. My name is Mr. Nightlife. This podcast is brought to you by apparently Vegemite Pizzas, thanks to Domino's now apparently. So yeah, if you love Vegemite and from Australia, you can now go get a Vegemite pizza. And we're also joined by Trisha's cat's butt in my screen.
Bloody cat.
Hello, Trisha's cat. My name's Mr. Nightlife, and we're joined by Trish and Boo Boo again this evening. How are you, ladies?
Yeah, been good. Been busy
Fantastic.
with New World.
Yes. There has been a little bit. So we took a week off. It was a long weekend last week, so we thought we'd treat ourselves to a week off, and then that just so kind of coincided with the New World launch. Trish, how many hours are you into New World now?
Oh, let me check. I think it's in the hundreds.
For those that now I know this is Xbox Game Pass, but we are going to chat a little bit about New World. But New World is a new MMO that has hit PC by Amazon. I don't know how to describe New World, but essentially you can do kind of whatever you want. Really, it's very PvP focused, but there's a lot of PvE stuff you can do in it. A lot of life skills like mining, harvesting, logging, all that kind of thing. The PvP is very interesting. So you can kind of like control settlements. So like with your company or guild, so you can like own a settlement and earn taxes from upgrades and things like that you do with your company. Then other people might want the settlement off you, so they go to war with you, and then you do 50-50 wars, all that kind of stuff. We'll get more into it, but that's kind of the overview of it. I am 170 hours in since our last podcast, which was
wow.
That's where I'm sitting. And yet I'm still falling behind the CouchSquad company because
yes,
you know, people like Kate and Esther and all them just leave me behind. So yes, that's it. New World is life. That's it. Everyone. That's where everyone's been. Look, we all agree. What level is everyone? For those listening in, we do live stream these as well, so we do respond to some comments in chat. But yeah, I'm currently sitting at level 43. I did take 2 weeks off work. I still had to go back to work, and now I'm like the guys in the company are like level 50s and stuff, and I'm left for dead just by not being on for 4 days. It's ridiculous. Level 32, 86 hours, and that's not too bad, Josh. It's not too bad. Nothing wrong with that at all. So that's essentially what I've been on the last 2 weeks. If I haven't been working, I've been playing New World or prepping to move soon. So what about you, Bibby? What have you been doing?
Moving, unpacking, organizing, spring cleaning, all of the things I don't want to be doing, but hey.
And what have you been playing? Anything? Or just
nothing? I have not
nothing?
been playing anything. My PC has not even been on.
Wow.
I've been very busy. I've been that busy between work and OB working night and days, trying to fit everything in our spare time. I've not been playing anything lately. I've been quite slack actually.
So you are
trying to get back into it this week. So
I wonder why. Is that because Back for Blood's coming out in 2 days?
Actually, no, just because I'm finally, hopefully, on the end of everything that we need to do. So I'm hoping that I finally get back into it. So. But awesome. Yes, Back for Blood. Don't talk to me about that. I didn't pre-order it, and I'm quite dirty at myself.
You don't need to pre-order it.
You don't need to pre-order it.
Shush. I had people that wanted to be day one grind, like day one, and I wasn't there. I let them down.
Oh, so you wanted the early access to it?
I wanted the early access because obviously
okay.
I have a whole group of people that I had met when I played Left 4 Dead 2, and this was something that was really big for all of us, and I had a few of them message me in regards to 6 hours to go, I'm downloading it now. I'm like, I didn't pre-order it. They were quite dirty at me, so I was like, ooh, sorry.
Alright,
But-
let me get all the house stuff out the way.
Oh shit.
So a couple things. This is the last week for me on this podcast, just for now. I got night shifts for the next couple of weeks, so I won't be on for at least 2 weeks following these episodes, and then I should be back for another 1 or 2 more. Essentially, I move house around the 22nd of November, so mother-in-law has already started packing boxes today. So as the days and weeks progress, the boxes will keep filling the hallway, and before they know it, they're gonna be in this bedroom. So at some point, I will have to take a mini hiatus while I move. Actually, probably 5 streets over. But we bought a house. It's a brand new house being built. So we're very excited. But yeah, Whippy will be taking. Whippy's not with us tonight. His grandma is not well. So our thoughts go out to him and his family. He hopefully should be back next week to run the show. If not, you'll have the ladies. They'll run the show. They'll look after the place, won't you, ladies?
Yeah, sure. We'll
Sure.
raise some havoc. I'm sure we'll fuck it all up, but we'll get it done.
Boo Boo. Since we're talking about Domino's, Vegemite pizzas, and all this stuff, what should people do if they're listening?
Oh Lord, I thought I gave it to Trish. I thought I gave her the torch.
No.
Guys, if you are listening live, be sure to leave us a like, follow, subscribe, all of that good thing. Share it with a family member, show your dog, whatever you want to. Guys who are listening at a later time. Wait.
Actually, you know what you could just do? You say, hey guys, I just heard on the CouchSquad podcast first that there's this new Vegemite pizza out. Like, go listen. And like, there you go.
Oh,
Thumbs
here
up.
we go. Well, see, I've been out of it for so long. Look what happens.
It's only been 1 week.
No, I kind of feel like it's been like 3, to be honest.
Actually, no, it really does. It feels like it's been 3 weeks.
It feels like
been a
it's
week
been more than
on.
1. Oh, no. I was not there for the survival. That's why.
That's why.
That's
That's
why.
That's why I feel like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Trish and I had a huge episode with that. That was a
Yeah.
fun episode, that one. It was heaps of fun. But yeah, our last episode, for those that missed that, you can go listen to that on Spotify. So for anyone that's new here, all our episodes are on any of your favorite audio platforms. So Spotify, Google, Apple, all that stuff. Just search the Couch Squad and you'll be able to catch up with all episodes while you do your housework, while you're looking after babies, while you're at the gym, all that stuff. But our last episode, we ranked all the survival games on Xbox Game Pass. It was a great episode. We brought Jade Plays Games in. All right, house stuff is out the way. We have some catch up. This is not like breaking news, but this is just stuff that's been happening while we've been away. Cloud gaming has finally come out to Australia. It's still in beta, but I'm going to talk about it. We had the Halo Infinite Flight test. I played a week of it, and then. Sorry.
What is happening?
You're good, Trish? You're good? We've got 2.
What
Trish.
are
Hang on a
you
minute.
doing, Trish?
Hang on. Okay, sorry. Technical difficulties. Let's start again. I played a week of the Halo Infinite test, and then I played New World. Sorry, Halo, but, New World trumped you. We've got some reviews to look at. We got Mighty Goose. Not Mighty Duck, but Mighty Goose. By Boo Boo. Scarlet Nexus, and Lemnis Gate. That's how you pronounce that one. That's covered by me. And then we had Marvel's Avengers, but Whippy's not with us tonight. And obviously we'll bring you all the latest Game Pass games coming out. Cool. So let's kick off with Xbox cloud gaming for Australia, which I had to explain to Trish is not remote console.
Yeah.
So Trish learned something new tonight.
Yeah, I did.
So I'm going to ask you a question, Boo, because I'm going to help people out here. Have you got your cloud gaming set up? Hang on, what device do you have? Are you iPhone? Are you Android?
I'm iPhone. It's not out on iPhone yet, is it not?
Yes, it is. See, yes, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
I thought it was only Android.
No, it's
No, we'll see that. See, I'm gonna. This is what this podcast is for. So now you're gonna learn something new tonight. Now, okay.
Okay.
So, for those that did not know that cloud gaming was now available, first off, you do need to have an Xbox Game Pass membership. Essentially, what cloud gaming is, it's the easiest way I can describe it personally is think of it like Netflix. It's just the way to stream your games, and you can play them on all your devices. You've got a PlayStation, or Xbox controller. you can hook it up to your phone. But if you're on Android, if you're on Apple, it works a little bit different. Essentially, you go to your Safari and go to xbox.com/play and then log in. And then all you do is just set that as a app on your phone. Because Apple's a bit weird with having apps on their phone. xbox.com/play. So for those watching the live stream, you might be able to see a little cloud gaming that I've put on my phone there. So you go into that, and I think at the moment there's over 100 titles. If you don't have your controller to play with, that's okay. They've got quite a few titles you can play with touchscreen. So Hades you can play with touchscreen. What was the other one I was playing the other day? I'm having mental blank on it. The cooking one. What's the cooking one?
Overcooked.
Overcooked. Thank you. Overcooked. Yeah, the touchscreen controller. Hey Ken, how you going, mate? How you going? Yeah, Overcooked. Thank you. Yeah. So I played it a little bit out at breakfast and works fine. No issues at all. So it's essentially any device, and it's also your Xbox as well. So if you have like an older, I think this would apply in your situation, Boo Boo. You've got the Xbox One X, is that right?
Mm-hmm. I think.
So yeah, so for you,
no,
like
Xbox Elite.
Okay, not 100% sure on the Xbox Elite, but I think, but don't quote me on it. But essentially, the older style Xboxes, I think it's the Xbox One X. I think maybe it's all the Xboxes. I'm not sure. But essentially, for those that don't have the Xbox Series X and S yet, and how the later games are starting to kind of be developed around those later model consoles, you can do cloud gaming off your older Xbox. So it's not putting too much of a strain on your Xbox, if that makes sense. Who has, from the live stream, who's tried out cloud gaming? That might be from Australia. You couldn't imagine playing Hades without a controller. Actually, funny enough, it wasn't that bad. It literally just puts the controller on your phone. It's just like having the controller on this touchscreen. So I think from memory, the AB, all the buttons were on the right, and then your movement was on the left. It actually wasn't that bad. Funny enough. But I wouldn't mind getting the little backbone controllers. But they'll be adding a lot more to it as time goes on. So if you haven't had an Xbox Game Pass membership before, you can get your first month for $1. So literally for $1 for your first month, you can sign up, check out all the games on your phone. You don't even need an Xbox. You just sign in and you're golden. So you got games like, I'm just looking at my phone right now. Recently added games, Scarlet Nexus. There you go, Trish. You can play Scarlet Nexus on the go. Phoenix Point. What else we got? Origami 2. Art of Rally. Astroneer. Banjo-Kazooie. Batman. The list goes on. We'll be here all days if I name them all. There's tons. So if you're on Apple, I've just repeated that. So you got to go to your Safari, xbox.com/play. You can sign in and then you can just like save it as an app on your phone kind of thing. For Android devices, you head to the Google Play Store and download the Xbox Game Pass app. I think, and what was it called exactly, Trish? Sorry?
Oh, it's like something like...
It was Preview. Xbox Game Pass
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So it was in beta for a while in Australia with access only for Android. But it's finally come out to the other devices, thank goodness. So like I said, quite a few games have touch controls. You can pair your Xbox or PlayStation controllers depending on the Bluetooth and device being used. And Xbox have confirmed they are working on adding more titles soon.
So with Apple, it's only through the browser.
Yes, so you can't go to the App Store and download an app. Apple's weird about it.
Lame.
So you go to the browser. So you go to the browser and then you save that browser as an app on your phone.
Yeah, you can save it as a home screen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm doing that right now.
There you go.
Oh, so, I can jump back into Visage?
Yes, you can. There you go.
I can play it in bed.
Yeah, get
so cloud gaming is fantastic. I think it's going to trump a lot of the mobile games as time goes on, personally. That's just my own personal opinion. you know, I can't wait to be playing Halo at work in my downtime. It's going to be fun. Cloud gaming. What are you excited to check out with cloud gaming, Trish?
Oh,
How do you think it's going to help your day-to-day life?
well, when I'm like sitting outside with little man playing outside, I can be on my phone while he's out there playing. Be good, because I used to just bring my Switch outside, but now I got my phone with all the Xbox Game Pass. Who needs the Switch now?
Just sell the Switch. You know, who cares about Pokemon? Pokemon's that. What was it?
Oh wow. Wow.
Sorry, Pokemon fans. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? Sidetrack. I actually think they're getting a Switch just for that Star Wars game coming out.
Yes, that's on that. That's going to be on a phone, anyways.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on mobile for devices as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Maybe
like
I don't
it's
wanna
like
get
that
a Switch then.
Pokemon Unite one, because that's on phone and Switch as well. So if you've got a
That's
phone, you might
interesting.
as well just download it on your phone.
Well then, maybe I'll save that $500 and get a graphics card or something for
There
a
you
new
go.
world, so I can get better frames.
I know,
That sounds
right?
like a better idea. Actually, should we have a bit of a chat about New World? Before we move into the rest of the Game Pass stuff? I know Booby hasn't been playing it. We tried to coach her into it, but you know,
Didn't happen.
blood or something.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. Anyway, how are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it really well. It's getting into the grindy bits now in the later levels, but there's just so much stuff that's little features that I wish was in the game. So like company bank, like there needs so much more for the company. It's so basic.
It is, yeah. Yep. That is one thing I'm noticing. Just compared to, I know you and I have both played a lot of MMOs, but there's a lot of basic fundamentals from a guild or company, as they call them, perspective that is just missing. Like, there's no way to edit ranks. You just know. I think there was one day we freaked out when it said someone had been removed, and we're like, "Well, hang on a minute, who did it?" And there's no audit log at all. So when people are donating money to the treasury or taking it out, you have no idea who's taking what. No editing ranks, no storage system for the company. It's just bare bone basics. It's literally you can add people, you can give them a rank for what it's worth,
and you can see if they're online.
And you can see if they're online. You can't even search them. You could just see if they're online. There's a lot of quality of life stuff missing in the company space. You can chat with them.
Yeah, you can chat with them.
You can do that. We use Discord personally. We just hang out in Discord heaps.
Yeah.
I think we're a full company. We're playing on the Lemuria server.
Yep.
Team Syndicate all the way. Team Purple all the way. We did own Ebonscale for a short while. Syndicate decided to rush. Everyone was buying up the settlements. There was 2 to go, and the Syndicate's like, we got to buy the last 2.
Yeah.
So long story short, we did it. We literally bought the last 2 at the same time and claimed it. Now the problem was, as we learned, Ebonscale was a level 50 to 60. We weren't at that level. So I think because Syndicate wasted so much time with the PvP side of things, the other 2 were focusing on leveling, so they got to them zones quicker, and they just started PvP to claim it back on us. So we did a defense the other night, and I wouldn't say we got destroyed, but our it was the first war I had to, again, for those that how the war system works for those that haven't played New World. So when you have to do like missions within inside the city, and you have to essentially contest it. So you have to do enough missions and gain enough influence in the city to declare war. It's a bit of a process. Once you declare war, it's a 24-hour wait, and then you have a 50v50 war. So the governor, which was me in this instance because I was the defending owner, there's this roster, right? So you can literally have, because the entire faction can sign up, so it's like 400 people that can sign up, and you got to like choose your top 50 out of that list to defend. It's quite a process, and I had to work. So I had
Esther.
I had Esther. Yeah, luckily I had Esther on the whole day. So she lost the whole day leveling because I was Discord DMing her all day. So you're defending a fort. So your fort has all these sieges and cannons and stuff on them. So you'll have a team up there. You'll have teams on the ground. It's like it's capture the flag essentially. So there's 3 points that they have to capture, and every time they capture a point, it's a spawn point for them. But they have to capture all 3 before they can head to the gates. They blow through the gates. They get to the last point. and then they can they own the city, and it's half an hour. They got half an hour to do it. So they busted through our siege. They absolutely destroyed us on the siege. Within 10 minutes, I think we had 1 point left, and we held them on for another 10 minutes there.
Yeah.
But Epicgale was so nice, so it was such a beautiful place.
I loved it. Yeah, it was like
it. It was like
Asian theme.
Yeah, it was like just I hate getting regions wrong. But I was getting like a Japanese vibe. Is that would you say?
Yeah, I would say that.
So nice.
Yeah, it was pretty.
We'll get it back. We're gonna get it back. We're focused on leveling now. And next week we're gonna take it back.
At least it's not a swap land because those are ugly.
The other thing is with the wars is they need to fix is like a cooldown system of sorts. So like when you are defending, if you've just defended, you just did this big 50v50 war, they can just literally go back and start doing their PvP missions again to contest it again, to declare war again. So you'll have the exact same war again the next night. It's like and they are so time consuming.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know whether they need a flat cooldown or one of our other guys suggested a system where they like do a timer that's based on a penalty. So there's like it's just obviously how they code it, but they can still do the PvP missions, but they'll get less over a period of time to give the owning settlement a chance. Overall, I'm enjoying it. I think if I had to give it a 2 week, has it been out for 2 weeks? Or how long's it been out for now?
Yeah, about that. Yeah, about a week.
If I had to give it a review out of 10, I'd put it at a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll say about 6.
I'm really enjoying it. Like it's just the game I've been waiting for, so I'm all good. But there's just some stuff that there's just some stuff that's missing.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, I think a 7.5 out of 10 would be a fair score for that at the moment.
Yeah.
Booby's gonna. What are you gonna score at Booby based on what we just told you?
I'm not gonna score at anything.
Wow.
I'm just listening to all the good.
No, but it's honestly been fun. I've just been enjoying. Like I've met so many new people. So we went from a nothing company to a 100-man company. So we're full. Our Discord's been vibing. We're getting some good feedback from our company. Everyone's just enjoying the chill vibes that CouchSquad offers, which is good. So we're having a blast. Moving back on to Game Pass news. Halo. I know we had a Halo flight test. So I played week 1.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was I'm trying to remember now. I think it was they had 4v4s out from memory. A few different maps and stuff like that. So it was my first time jumping in. Yeah, I had fun. I haven't got too much to say about that one, to be honest. I don't know, it just felt like Halo.
It felt like Halo.
Yeah, I haven't played much of the other Halo. Like Halo 3 was like the last kind of Halo I really invested a lot of time, which is I haven't played a lot of Halo 4, Halo 5 to go start comparing it to that.
See, I'm more of the campaign, not really multiplayer Halo. So I don't even. Yeah, once the campaign comes out, I'm hopefully. Because wasn't it not going to be multiplayer when it comes out? Or is that changed now?
Yeah. Nah, it's still... Yeah, you won't be able to do multiplayer campaign for... I don't think they've even given a date on it.
Not even co-op. Oh, got to do that solo?
No. You have to do it solo, yeah. It's a bit
lame.
I'm the same. I was going to play it with Damo, so I don't know. I'll probably wait a bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with Halo I found that... And this is not saying Halo's bad, it's just... I'm not saying it's... With like COD, with playing like Call of Duty, for instance, I can only play that like Call of Duty for so long before I kind of get bored. So it kind of felt like that's like, you know, you run around, you kill a few dudes, you get killed. You run around, you kill a few dudes, you get killed. Like the repetition of it.
Yeah.
Like, I think I played a couple of hours. I didn't play it for the full 4 hours. I think that the test was on. I played it for a couple. I was like, oh, I'm had enough now. And I didn't jump back into the second weekend. I'm not saying it's bad by any means. It felt fine. I didn't have any issues that I recall of. I don't think I did have some slight matchmaking issues, I think, I sometimes had to reset the game. I think from memory.
Oh,
That was very minor.
I didn't have anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm on PC though.
How was it on PC?
It was
Fine?
good. Yeah, it was good. I didn't have any wait time or anything. I was in matches straight away. Didn't get timeout or anything, and yeah, just felt like it ran smooth. So it was really nice.
Then when we compare that to
comparing it to.
Did anyone try Battlefield? I didn't try Battlefield.
No, I did not.
No.
Battlefield. Nope. I don't know if anyone in chat's tried Battlefield, but I'm hearing and seeing a lot of bad things about Battlefield.
Oh really? Oh wow.
Yeah. It's apparently it's just everyone. A lot of the tweets I'm seeing, and even a lot of my mates are saying, "Nah, it needs more time in the oven to cook." Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
I think I've said. Yeah. So I'll be interested to see what they do with Battlefield as well. Whether they push that one back, because I think that was scheduled for a November release. Because I haven't played it, so I can't comment myself. But it's just what my friends are telling me, and Twitter is saying that it needs some more time in the oven. Battlefield. So, wait and see what happens there. Boo Boo.
Yes.
What is the Back for Blood community voicing their concerns about since it's come out?
The only thing that I've read, because like I said, I've been extremely busy, but I was reading a few things, and I was talking to my uncle who have obviously had access to the early access. Apparently there's no progression in single player. So a lot of people have been complaining about that. My uncle was telling me that he had played, and when you're playing single player, he was having issues with the cards. So it wasn't awarding him for the cards that he was using, or like when he placed a card that it wasn't really counting towards for, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people apparently have just been saying that. I mean, I can't speak on it or give my opinion on it because obviously I haven't played it as yet, but yeah.
Yeah, that's matching up. Yeah, so Turtle Rock Studios released a tweet saying, "We've heard your frustrations about progression in solo mode and are discussing ways to address the issue. Thank you for your patience and feedback at this time. We'll have more news as we strategize on potential ways to make it happen." Did they have a solo mode in the first one?
In the beta?
No, in the
What do you mean?
original,
In Left 4 Dead?
Left 4 Dead, yeah.
Yes, there was single player. Single player campaign.
So what's changed between now and then that's making people arc up so much?
I don't know. I've not played. But the thing is, I think a lot of people, and this is what frustrates me, is yes, they hyped it up, and I guess this is Turtle Rock Studio, like their issue with hyping it up so much to make it play out as it's the Left 4 Dead 3. A lot of people, and especially me being one of those people, where to begin with, I was a little bit meh about Back 4 Blood, but then when I played the beta, my opinions changed. Everyone's trying to compare it to what Left 4 Dead was. People have got to understand it is not Left 4 Dead. It is its own game, Back 4 Blood, that obviously the developers of Left 4 Dead made. So they pulled a lot of things from Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 and put it into this game, but it's not exactly Left 4 Dead 3. And I think that's what a lot of people are basing their opinions and their complaints on, is the fact that, oh, it doesn't have this because Left 4 Dead had this. Oh, it, this because, Left 4 Dead had that. So I think a lot of people's complaints are stemming from the fact that they're comparing it too much to Left 4 Dead when, it's not.
A couple of the reply tweets as well were saying that a lot of people just voicing their disappointment, saying that it just makes sense now why they had it hidden they had the single player hidden in the beta, because people would have noticed that then after up about it then. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what they do. They obviously have responded to it. I thought that was interesting. So that one comes out. It's been in early access for. Was it a 4-day early access for the?
Yes.
I think it was 3. Yeah,
3 days.
4 days. 4 days early access.
Yep. So that drops on the
12th.
13th. When 12th, 13th, 12th. So tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
So I should see a Boo Boo live stream at about 10 p.m. tomorrow night for
No, I'm hoping to get on Wednesday.
Yeah, same.
Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I'll check it out again. I would like to at least finish it and see how it is. We got a fair way. It was fun when we played it. Yeah, that was the Back 4 Blood news that we had for this week. That's actually all I had in the kind of news department for the week that I kind of noticed. It's been reasonably quiet, I think. We checked out a couple of games. I guess we'll kick off with yours, Ruby. You checked out Mighty Goose.
I sure
Not Mighty
did.
Ducks, Mighty Goose.
Mighty Goose.
What the heck is Mighty Goose all about? Let me pull out your. Let me pull up the screen for those that are on the.
Yeah, that was kind of a dodgy upload last night. I kind of like really quickly before I had jumped into bed. But Mighty Goose. Mighty Goose was, I'll tell you what. So Mighty Goose is a fast-paced run-and-gun shooter starring a bounty hunter Goose. So you have a range of weapons that you get to use, devastating war machines to battle against screen-filling bosses and hordes of enemies. Look, it's very arcadey. Very, very arcadey.
Looks like
That's me trying to figure out one. I had to use controller because I could not
Goose
work
with
out
boxing gloves.
I do have. I sort of have like it's like armor, like kind of metal armor. Look, I got so lost there. I was like, well, where do I go? I didn't realize that you could shoot the boxes. Watch me.
It looks weird.
You can in close combat. You can punch them, but then you also have different types of guns as well, miniguns, pistols. It was very weird. Like I said, I could not work out the controllers, like the controls for keyboard and mouse. So I ended up using a controller. I think yeah.
So it's a side scroller, obviously. Oh, you got a baby duck or baby goose now. What's the baby goose doing?
I ended up getting
a baby goose just spat eggs at its butt.
I don't know. I didn't think that he did anything, but when I got Mr. Piggy later, he actually drops ammo down for me, which I thought was great.
He's spitting stuff out of his butt.
Yeah, he's shooting eggs or something out of his butt.
Oh, I never actually noticed.
No, he's shooting eggs or something out of its butt. That's I don't know what it's doing, but
it's pooping. Cool. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, is that red stuff? Maybe he's shitting bricks. I don't know. So obviously you've got your little fire bar up there in the top left corner, and that's what it's telling you about. Once you fill that meter, then obviously you have Mighty Mode. I think I ended up getting Mighty Mode once because I think when I was looking, I was trying to see if the fire bar was depleting over time, but obviously when I'm in the middle of all my combat and stuff that I can't really, I stopped paying close attention to it. See, I got oh no, wait, I could have used Mighty Bar.
Yeah, see, you could use Mighty Bar. So what does the Mighty Bar do?
Oh, you turn into like your Mighty Goose.
Mighty Duck? Oh,
so obviously the damage is increased and stuff. I think when I was in the boss, I didn't actually realize that it was like left trigger and right trigger. I could have set it off. I wasn't paying attention, so there you go.
So you have I can see you have a baby goose. So you can get a baby pig later or something as well.
You get companions, so they're called your companions. Okay. And obviously in the armory, after you finish the first mission and stuff, you unlock the armory. So obviously you can then go and choose which companion you'd like to take with you and all the other things. So, and then obviously you have special abilities in the top right corner. So the one that has B there is like a quick dash, like a little roll. That shotgun, by the way, amazing. Chef kiss. And the other one is like a goose call. So you legit, but it does nothing. It sounds cool.
What was the kind of, I guess, story behind it? How does a goose end up shooting what looks to be robots?
I honestly do not know. I think last night when I jumped into it, there was a little cutscene, but it didn't really tell you that much. I remember.
Let's just say he's just trying to save the world.
But there is another little cutscene after the first mission that I think it's a crow. I don't know, some sort of dark lord looking thing sitting in a throne, and he sends a bounty crow to come after me. And yeah. Okay. I was like, okay, cool. Cool.
Interesting.
Apparently, I'm
Interesting.
causing havoc in his evil plans or something, and it was alright. It's something I would play again, just for
there you go. You
to
can
fill
play
the
it on
time.
Cloud. Oh, actually, we don't know if you can play that one on Cloud.
I didn't see
Cloud
it. I
Gaming.
tried. I did look for it, but I didn't see it.
Maybe you can play that one on Cloud Gaming. Maybe we'll have to see. What do you score that one out of a 10?
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. That's not
7 out of 10. It was quite. I like the little graphs. I like the little graphs. Very arcadey. It was once you got going, it was smooth. I think I died. I think only once. No, twice. No, that's a lie. I'm lying to myself. I died quite a few times. Felt like twice. But no, it was all right. I enjoyed it. It's something that I would definitely play again to fill the time. So,
damn. Awesome. I will touch base on mine. Lemnis Gate, I think it is, or Lemnis. I'm pretty sure it's Lemnis Gate. I keep butchering up this pronunciation of this game. I was actually really looking forward to this one. And I jumped in. Bloody oath, this is a hard game. So it's the revolutionary turn-based combat strategy FPS taking place in a time loop. So you're mastering unique abilities of powerful deep space operatives and compete in mind-bending 4-dimensional battles. So definitely, if you're going to play this, my goodness, do the tutorial, because it's actually quite complex. Essentially how it works is you're playing in 25-second time loops. And this, I played this yesterday before work, and I'm just like, I played for half an hour, like, this is just not for me. I was getting destroyed. And then I tried it again today, and I started to realize kind of what I had to do, and I could maybe see myself getting into it, but I feel like the learning curve in it is pretty hard. So how it works is, like, you have different different operatives. So you might have a guy that had toxins with the ability to, like, teleport a bit further. One was an assault rifle with grenades. Another guy is rocket launcher. So, different guys have different things. So I think in this, let me just hit play on this for our live stream. There's different modes. So in this one here, this was 1v1 turn based. So he takes a turn. So in this scenario, I'm watching what he is doing for his 25 seconds, right? So when I have my turn, I'm responding to what he is doing. But I did a lot of things wrong here. So you kind of have to, when you're having your turn, you kind of just have to shoot, like, where you think they may go in the future, if that makes sense. Because, so well, I'll see if I can. I didn't do it in this clip I got. So in the games I played today, though, I did. So what I should be doing here if I didn't is I should start shooting down that alleyway there, because on his next turn he might send a player around that corner, which means that my operative will shoot, because every 20, it's still adding. When you've had your 25 seconds as that operative, the operative doesn't go away. It's just adding the next operative. So you have 5 operatives in total. So you have 5 turns. Does that make sense?
Interesting.
So if no, I'm in this scenario. So that's his first turn. It's just replaying the turn. So now our 2 characters are interacting from our first turns each together, and then in a minute, it's going to do a little flash, and now he's going to send. Yep. Now his second guy's coming in. So now he's having his next 25-second go. So even though I think, so it's really hard to it's so if I have a go, right. So let's say that he sends his guy in and I send my guy in, and I shoot his guy and kill him, right? What can actually happen was that in theory his character might not actually be dead, because he might use, as a character called Rush, or there's an ability called Rush. Him and the person moves really quick. He could actually, in his second turn, rush that far forward that he stops my first character from shooting his first character. If that makes sense, therefore saving him.
Right.
Does that make sense? So
that makes a little bit more sense. Yes.
Yeah. So even though you're dead, so Sarah says potential actions. So even though I'm dead. So if I get shot, it'll say potential actions. And it's potential because I can still shoot even though I'm dead, because I might be able to save that guy on my next turn by doing something different. Yes, turn-based game. There's another type where it's real time. So there is 2v2s and stuff. I didn't touch that. I was keeping it simple to 1v1s. That was hard enough. So this one, this mode I did was turn based. So we had to I had to destroy or defend. So I think I was on defend. I got destroyed. The other mode is it simultaneous? Essentially, what simultaneous is you both deploy an agent at the same time. So you're both at the 25 seconds. So rather than go his go then my go, it's you both got the same time with your 25 seconds, and then and then you repeat. But each time is 5 rounds or 5 operatives. Yeah, definitely you definitely need a tutorial. Now, see, I've never played XCOM, so it might be very much similar to XCOM, but it's not a game you definitely need the tutorial. Like, once I tried it again today, it made it a bit more sense. So, like, if you're running, you need to utilize that full 25 seconds. So you need to be shooting down on a corridor going, hey, even though there's nothing coming now, if this guy stays alive, one of the enemy's future operatives might come down here, and then he'll get shot by that operative. Yes, it's very complex.
Sounds a little too complex for me.
Definitely don't recommend playing this on after a few drinks. It's very confusing. Look, I'm not sure how the public's been responding to this one. Haven't looked. I'm keen to check it out a bit more when I've got a bit more time, to see what I really think of it, because it's an interesting concept, and there's a ranked mode and stuff like that in it as well. It's worth trying. I've probably made it sound complicated, but yeah, it is quite complex. The tutorial is pretty in depth though, and it does like kind of coach you through it. You just probably need a good hour before you can kind of understand the mechanics of it all. I gave mine a 7 out of 10 is what I gave mine. That's based on an hour's gameplay. Once I got a bit more into it, I did actually start to win my games. There was, I think there's 2v2 mode. I think there's a 2v2 mode. I don't recall seeing a 3v3 mode from memory, but yeah, there is definitely possible. I didn't try the 2v2 mode because I was struggling enough looking after myself. What do you reckon, Trish? Is that something that you could try, or is it
too complicated for me? I'm looking at him like, yeah, okay.
Too complicated for you, Boo Boo, as well?
Yeah, it sounds like too much hard work.
Does that sound like too much thinking on a Friday night after a long day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, see, the other thing as well, see it on the bottom how you got strategy markers? I'd even try that. So you can actually like place these like strategy markers down. So I'm assuming it's to try and remember different points of where things went. So it's obviously, yeah, it's pretty full on. So, yeah. Boo just wants to shoot zombies. Exactly right. That is literally all Boo wants to do, is just shoot zombies. Dear. Yeah, so 7 out of 10 for that one. Trish, must be your turn.
Yes, I'll share my screen.
Do I have... Oh, you got your screen, don't we? Let me ditch mine here. You were checking out... Scarlet Nexus.
Yes.
Tell me all about it. Get me immersed in this Scarlet Nexus.
Well, it's a third-person, I would say like a fast-paced action JRPG. So if you're into like anime or anything like that, this will be the game for you. So if you got all the waifus in it as well. So if you like the waifus, definitely play it.
Waifus?
All the waifus. So basically, there's 2 characters you can choose from. So you can, I guess there'll be like multiple, be able to play it multiple with different stories. So you are in like a special force that you are like trying to cleanse the world of, they're called others, and they basically eat human brains. So I guess like a zombie, but they don't look like zombies. They look like other weird creatures. You'll probably see it in like the cutscenes here. I felt
who was it in the human brains?
They're called others.
Okay.
That's all that's what they called, others.
OFS, Other Suppression Force, is that them?
Yes, so other suppression force, that's what you're in. Like you're in a special force.
Right, okay.
Yes, to kill the others. That's what they're called. The
Okay.
monsters are called
Okay.
others. Yeah. So
Okay.
you have psychic kinetic like abilities, but you can also use weapons and stuff as well. And I find the combat, I was playing it on keyboard and mouse. I didn't try it with controller. I think it'll probably be a little bit better with controller because you've got like, you can do like combos and stuff. But yeah, I found it was 50% watching an anime and then like playing, because there was always cutscenes. So you're sitting.
Oh, that's not for me.
Yeah, you were sitting through so many cutscenes. I'm like, okay, can I just go and play now? I want to kill
Can
things,
you
man.
skip them?
You can skip them, but I felt that you need to watch it to understand what's going on.
Yeah, nah. See me, I'm just like skip.
I was gonna
everything.
skip it, so it was pretty much like 90%. You're watching a digital graphic novels type style cutscene. Like it wasn't even a full on like anime. You know what I mean? Like it's just. Let me fast forward a little bit to.
I'm guessing if you're not into anime, this wouldn't be your cup of tea, or
I would say.
Yeah, but see,
so.
I kind of feel like even if you're into anime, if you're there to play a game, you know what I mean? You kind of want to get into the nitty gritty, not just.
I don't know. Some people
watch
love
all
that
the
stuff though.
things.
That's
Yeah,
sort of
this
hard
is
to say. I'm
true.
not- First anime I watched was Star Wars. There we go. And I don't mind that.
So yeah, it's like this, where it's just like you're reading a book. It's not even like a full on.
It's not even like I see what you mean.
Yeah,
like it's
it
just-
was-
Oh,
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's-
So I'm sitting here. I even switched it over to Japanese because I felt that it's anime. You need to listen it or watch it in Japanese. But you
Kinda
can
reminds me of High School of the Dead too.
Yeah, it's basically that pretty much. Like there's some cutscene bits where it does show a little bit of fighting in that, but it's mainly just this. And I was getting bored just sitting here watching this, and I just wanted to jump in to play. So I'll skip it a bit more because it's a while that you
This
see.
did get
Oh
good
my
reviews
God.
when this did get good reviews when it came out, didn't it?
I didn't check the reviews, but yeah,
I remember when this first came out.
I'm in 27 minutes and it's still like cutscenes. That little bit, there was
Oh.
only a little bit of tutorial at the beginning.
Wait, so is it literally that long? So your review was watching a
guess it's
30-minute,
Trying
And
to
this
get
is when the game
into, like,
starts.
The story.
This is
40
true.
minutes,
40 minutes,
Yeah.
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Oh my goodness!
No,
Where-
I think that
Could've
says 40 something.
So I was like, do I keep playing? Or
Damn.
that was it. So basically there's monsters that cause others, they eat the brains. Your character has special abilities where they like it's psychic kinetics type thing. You can move cars with your mind. But yeah,
I mean, the artwork, like when you're in the plane, the artwork looks cool. Like that looks cool.
But I just didn't
Is
know
the
how
gameplay
long.
actually good though, Trish? Like, what did you think of the gameplay itself? Or did you not actually get to experience the
I
gameplay?
played a little bit, like it was mainly. I think it was.
She set aside an hour and sat there for 45
Yeah,
minutes watching
like
a
here,
movie.
it's
There we go, gameplay. Here we go.
this was
some
this
gameplay.
was back in the tutorial bit. Like
That's
I
in the
felt like,
tutorial.
yeah, I haven't really. But that's the gameplay
What is that? Is that a crocodile?
that was one of the bosses at the end of the tutorial.
So is your review going to be yes, when you first sit down to play this game, bring some popcorn, get a frozen Coke, enjoy the mini movie before you actually start playing this game.
Basically. I did give it like I did say it's 7 for the rating because I was having fun fighting. Like doing all this stuff was cool. But then sitting there watching you have to be in the mood to sit there and watch. Like I might as well sit down and go watch anime if I wanted to watch anime. But yeah,
45,
Hey, this could just
40
be like
minutes.
an interactive anime. You know what I mean?
it could be, yeah.
But
There's
I don't
some
like
people-
the comic book style. I don't
No,
like that.
that's what I didn't like.
I would have skipped all that. I'm not a fan of the
So-
comic books.
I finally got to a boss in one of the levels and I kept dying. You do have a companion that you can bring and he helps you fight as well. But I was like struggling.
What even is that?
That's the others.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out like, ew, it has like gloves on metal, on
I don't know. It's
fishbowl.
fishbowl that shoots stuff at you. But yeah, it was
Flowers?
weird.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, at the beginning of the cutscene, there was like legs that had flower bulbs on their head. I was like, what is that? But yeah, if you want to watch anime and not even that much of a game, that's it. That's this game. It basically was 90% me watching a cutscene.
Definitely. There you go. So 3 games. So you get this. You get it. We all scored our game 7 out of 10. There you go. It's a 7 out of 10. It's a 7. The 7 out of 10 week. 7. There was a few more other games that hit the Game Pass shelves this week. We are just struggling for time to review them all. What were the other ones that hit this week, Trish? I'm trying to scrap through my notes here. I think I removed them. I don't know what I did. Where'd they go?
Back for Blood.
Coming soon.
No, that's coming soon. That's coming soon. What, there was one that what's the other one you've been playing? You said
I was gonna go play
Visage.
Yes, Visage.
Visage.
I'm playing that.
I played that. I played it a little bit today.
Ooh, okay. Tell us a little bit about it.
Scary. I think I got to a certain bit. I only just started because obviously I am planning on streaming it at some point this week. So I just wanted to get kind of a feel for it so I know my environment, because obviously I'm going to save it for a Tuesday night when Brett is not working so I can make him sit with me. I got to a certain point where I went to go walk into a room and the lights just fucking shut off and I'm like... and I'm done. And I closed the game. I'm like, I'm done. That's not for me by myself. Even in the daylight. No. So I will be streaming that.
Is that in case someone comes and taps you on the shoulder and jump out of your chair?
Kiddo was still awake and he was still lurking around. So last time I was playing, I can't remember what I was playing.
I think it was Resident Evil 7.
I think it was it was something. And he touched me or mummy and like, you know, and dude, I like literally jumped up out of my chair and my heart. So I try not to play it when child is around because I can't hear anything out of these. So, but what I played of it, good. Usually I steer away from those kind of games because obviously I'm a little bit of a sook. But what I played of it, I'm actually eager to play more. I just need someone here with me.
Awesome. All right. So games coming out between now and next week's show. It's huge, as always. We have The Good Life. This seems Trish is keen to check this one out. It's not my cup of tea.
I'll be checking that one out as well.
There you go. It's essentially enjoy. I'm just going to read the bios really quick. Enjoy everyday life when solving a murder mystery in Rainy Woods, known as the happiest town in the world. In this all-new debt repayment RPG. So I don't know how to describe the game. It says explore vast and sprawling towns of Rainy Woods, take photos to repay your debt. I think
you're solving like a mystery, and taking photos and evidence.
Not my type of game, but yeah, I'm sure Trish and people will check that one out and let you know what that one's like. The Rift Breaker was the next one, so the Rift Breaker prologue. This is what it says. There must have been a prologue that came out. It says the prologue allows you to experience the events taking place before the story campaign of the main game. That's awesome. That didn't actually tell me anything. I should have done a bit more homework on that. What I can tell you from the screenshots is
looks like Transformers or Pacific Rim.
Yeah, Pacific Rim in a top-down view with some cool graphics. Looking at the screenshots. Actually, look at this. Have you looked at the screenshots?
No, I have not.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this in private chat. I'm gonna link it really quick. Have a flick through the. Have a quick look at the screenshots. Some of those graphics don't look too bad.
Kind of reminds me of like Mech Warrior, top-down view.
Oh yeah.
Defense kind. Yeah.
There's a base building trailer, so it must be some base building of some sorts in there.
Kind of looks like defenses. Yeah, you build your bases.
That one's coming out. So this is all coming out within the week. I guess we should mention. Should we mention Back 4 Blood's coming out this week? No? Who's going to play that? Really?
We are. Trish and I.
Yeah, we
are. We are playing it. We have it. So
if you want to see consistent Back 4 Blood content, you probably go visit Boo Boo's stream because that's her game. She plans to stream for the next 6 months.
It'll probably be something that it will be consistent. So
The next one was the Procession's Cavalry, which I didn't bring up apparently. I don't know why I didn't do that. But that game is about cavalry, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
How organized am I?
Possession to Cavalry. Cavalry?
I don't see that. Actually, I don't see that on my list. I use Game Pass.
Huzzah, the holy war is over. Your oppressors have been vanquished. The churches of the old God lay in ruin, and thousands of innocent people have been murdered. But it's not all good news. The tyrant heavenly... How do I open this? The video of it?
Oh, God.
What is that?
Yeah, no. That's...
Not for you?
Wow, no.
Moving on then. I'll just let's link it. Yeah, just link it in the private channel. Quickly share it. I'll share it.
Oh God, do we really want to see it?
I was just looking it through Xbox. Can I share this like this? No, I cannot.
Why can't you just put it in the private chat? What are you trying to show?
It's the trailer on the Xbox.
Oh,
it's on the Xbox. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was the title called again?
The Procession to Calvary.
What a weird. Oh, hey, I've got it. I've got it.
Watch the video.
Wait. Oh, why didn't it load? Okay. So this is the trailer. Oh yeah. Hang a minute. That's loud.
Trisha, you're gonna love it.
Oh God.
Sorry. Hang on. I'm trying to ditch that volume down because that's really loud. I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna share the screen. Sharing Chrome tab. This one. All right.
It's loading.
All right. Just right.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that out already?
Yeah.
It's not coming out then. We're doing the coming soon stuff.
This Whippy had this in the coming soon.
No, this is already out. It came when
yeah, so was Visage. But watch this, Trisha.
What the heck is this?
What is this?
What?
What is this?
It's like an action adventure. That's what I'm saying. You guys gotta watch this. Watch, it gets better.
What is this game?
Wait, just wait. Wait till he falls off the roof.
Oh yeah, be streaming this.
What is this game?
This would be just good for a laugh, man.
I mean,
I'm totally gonna put New World down to play that.
Wow, that was interesting.
Okay, I must. Okay, so apparently some of these games are already out. We are relying on Whippy's wisdom of his notes. So I'm sorry. Apparently that game's already out. Someone go play it.
You know what? I'm going to install it right now.
You know what? It's cloud enabled. So
oh, there you go. Play it on your phone.
Play it in bed. I think I'm going to play it in bed and see what happens because that's freaking hilarious. I lost.
You know what? I'm going to do that as well. Play it in my bed.
I'm leaving that exactly where it is. And Destiny 2 Beyond Light PC, Whippy has put in the notes for us as well. Is that coming to... What I thought... Why is that coming to PC? What is that, another expansion for Destiny 2?
I have no clue. This is Whippy's notes.
I don't follow Destiny.
I don't see that in...
No, I see it in the Game Pass counter.com. I don't know what that's saying. It's coming to PC though. What am I missing? I'm sorry, I don't follow Destiny 2, so there might. Beyond Light doesn't sound like another expansion though. That doesn't sound like a new one.
I haven't touched Destiny 2 in a long time.
It says October 12th. So Ring of Pain, October 14th. Riftbreaker, October 14th. Good Life, October 15th. And then we move into games coming out next week. I guess our next major one coming out, which we can't talk too much about, but we can tell you the official release date is October 28th for Age of Empires 4. So that'll be the next big one. I'm very excited for that one. I'm a huge Age of Empires fan.
Same here. Been playing this
I'll
since
say
the
it.
first one.
I'll keep saying it. You know, I remember the days of getting the Age of Empires and the Nutri-Grain box.
Oh, we did
Was it
that too.
cornflakes?
No, Nutri-Grain.
Cornflakes. Nutri-Grain. It was Nutri-Grain.
I think it was any Kellogg's.
Nutri-Grain. Those in the live stream that were from Australia. Who remembers getting Age of Empires in the Nutri-Grain box?
I
Come
do.
on, surely we weren't the only ones. Was it number 1 or 2? Was it number 1? I'm pretty sure.
I think it was the first one, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, number 1.
loved it.
So yeah, looking forward to that one. That's it. That's another week. I think we did all right, considering there was probably there was obviously lots more that we probably missed. My mum kept throwing it out so I get more boxes. I remember getting a Shex game in the cereal. What was that? What's the Shex game?
It must be an American thing. It's got to be.
I don't know what
Must
that
be.
is.
Must be. Awesome. Well, that is it for the audio side of things. So for the audio side of things, guys, thank you for hanging out with us again as always. Just a reminder, you will not see me for the next 2 weeks. You won't hear my lovely soothing voice while you go about your gym and your housework and all that. You will have me again hopefully in 2 weeks. So for our audio listeners, guys, thank you as always, and we will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.